guys. I'm in a smooth jazz kind of a mood. Can you hear it? Oh, I probably shouldn't play this because this makes me want to have red wine and a friend over and some steak. Anyway, today is carb day, and you know what is funny is I was joking with you guys saying how excited I was, and I was, to get up, but it was not that big of a deal. It was not like, wow, this is so amazing that I've not been having oatmeal in the morning. Maybe I just have a mind shift, but it was yummy, but I wasn't like, wow, I can't wait till lunch to have my sweet potato. It'll taste good, but it's, I don't know, I think sometimes that happens if you're really focusing and trying to get your mindset right, which is key, obviously, to getting through and sticking with something long term. I think sometimes, you know, if you work at it, and I'm following in Cynthia's lead, because she's been working on issues that are similar to mine, not nearly as bad as mine, I know. And like issues.com, if you went there, there's a picture of me like, and probably a lot of comments from other people. But anyway, so I had the carbs, and I wanted to answer some of the comments because a lot of you guys had emailed me and stuff, and I kind of made a mistake. When I typed up that diet, I'm not having 3 shakes a day, and Jay has always been pretty big on that as far as he feels very adamantly that you want to have as much regular food as you can because it actually takes your body longer to digest it, to break it down. Hair is hot today. As opposed to just having all fake food and shakes. Sometimes it works for some people, but that's not what I'm going to be doing. So the thing is he had recommended snacks or meals for me like yogurt and cottage cheese, and the reason I've been avoiding that stuff is I'm kind of lactose intolerant. I know that probably sounds like kind of pregnant, but I normally really just can't have dairy. Oddly enough, once in a while, like if I go to a restaurant, someone help me and tell me what's wrong with me, just with this little part of me, because if you tried to address all of the things that were wrong with me, you'd probably have to spend a lifetime doing that. But the dairy thing is that I realized slowly but surely I couldn't have it. I used to get, when I would travel for business every week, I'd get a Starbucks before I went on a plane, and I'd have a latte. I'd be doubled over in pain on the plane, every time. And then one time, my boss and I had a meeting in Jacksonville, Florida. I will never forget this. And we went to one of those ice cream places where they make the ice cream on a slab. And I had a little one, and I'm in the meeting like this the whole time. And she's probably like, Mary Hamilton from Jacksonville, was literally like, what's wrong with her? Why isn't she moving? But I was like, I can't get up. I can't get up. I can't move. It was very impactful in my life, needless to say. So I kind of cut that stuff out for the most part. I mean, even if I were to have, don't know when the last time was I had pizza, but if I were to have a lot of pizza with a lot of cheese, stomach ache. Oddly enough though, if I go to a good restaurant, order a cappuccino, which I know they're making with regular cream, I'm fine. So maybe I just need to slowly break it back into my life because my friend Jackie, girl with no name, was telling me how bad soy is for you if you're a woman with the whole, well, you can just ask her, but it's bad. And like I told you, I really, as I'm doing really good on dieting and working towards this competition, I really want to get as clean as I can and detoxify as much as I can permanently with food. I'm thinking of doing my Arbonne 7-day detox again, probably in a couple weeks, which really worked well for me. But anyway, I'll let you know when I get to that. So I did want to let you guys know about the shakes. Today I'm having my sweet potato and brown rice at lunch. And like I said, I just want to share with you guys, maybe it's just about getting the mindset. I've been talking with Cynthia on her blog and just in general. And again, I encourage you guys, if you're even thinking about getting into a competition or thinking about getting really into competition shape, join her, members only blog. It's obscenely cheap. And you can get more one-on-one consultation. She's not opening it up to unlimited amounts of people, obviously, because then it wouldn't be one-on-one. But obviously, the chick knows what she's doing. Have you looked at her? It's enough to make me want to become a lesbian, but not so much. Just in that I worship you phase, or whatever. You guys drinking your water today? I'm on my second bottle. I drink 5 of these a day. So anyway, okay, so we went over the shakes, we went over the diet. The diet's going well, but I guess I know I'm going over this territory several times, but it's kind of a big deal for me to control what I used to do in the past, which is get upset about something, get stressed out, and go to Burger King or go to Krispy Kremes. That only happened once, okay? But honestly, I keep doing what Cynthia said, which is just thinking about, you know, the right mindset, what your goals are, and getting closer to your goals. And you guys have to write out your goals, because that's what I've done in the past. I didn't have specific goals. I just had an idea that, yeah, I want to get in better shape. Well, when you don't have a measuring stick, how do you know when you've gotten there? And guess what? I never got there. The last bit of fat that I'm looking to lose, I have had on my body since I was like 22, maybe even before that, because I look back at those spring break pictures. Thank God I was on spring break before the internet age we're in now. Thank God that I wore a mask when I went to Mardi Gras, if you know what I mean. So all I'm saying is, like, I had no measuring stick. I was just trying to eat healthy, go on a program, but how do you know if you've gotten anywhere if you're not measuring yourself, if you're not taking pictures, if you're not being accountable, if you don't have a goal? Whether it's weight, you know, I want to be 120 or a size 6 or a size -5, whatever. You've got to have something that you can actually work towards. So if you haven't written goals, and I know if you're on the outside looking in and you haven't written goals before, you're like, it's a big deal. It's kind of like a food diary. I used to be that way too. I'm like, that's stupid. I know what I eat. Guess what? You don't know what you eat until you start writing it down. And I really hit my biggest fat loss phase when I started keeping a food diary, because I had no idea. And when you think about the fact that if you change nothing in your diet, whether you work out or not right now, but if you just have an extra 200 calories a day, you will gain 10 pounds every year. Okay? Break it out, figure out the calories. You know what 200 calories is? That's 2 Oreo cookies. That's a banana and a handful of nuts. You can add 200 calories so easy without even thinking about it. And think about the fact, you know, it doesn't matter if you're working out or not, or if you are working out, but if you just have a few extra things every day and you don't think about it, you'll gain 10 pounds every year. Think about that. And you wonder why, did I just say think about that like 5 times? You wonder why this country is the way it is. We've got portion sizes so big. It's easier to do a lot less with, you know, being online with remote controls. You know, we don't have to get up off our chair. The way that our world is and how much we work and how little we exercise generally, it encourages weight gain. So you really have to be proactive. So I really encourage you, I've said it before, it's changed my life and it's changing my life even more now as I'm really being proactive in my goal setting. I'm setting goals for my business, my own personal business. I'm setting goals for what I want to do at my job, my day job, and what I want to do with my blog, what I want to do in my personal life, and then you have to measure it. And it's good if you can share your goals with other people. You have that accountability. This blog has helped me tremendously, and I know it's only going to help me in the future. Being able to learn from others and being able to share, you know, what's upsetting me. I mean, look, I put my diet out there and I got so much feedback from you guys. It was awesome. So I encourage you to set up your goals, write your goals, ask for people's advice. If you've never done before and you want to know what's realistic, write your big goal and then break it down. Once you figure out what you want to do, then you say, okay, you know, if I want to lose 50 pounds, what's realistic? For me to lose 50 pounds, don't say you want to lose it by a wedding or 6 weeks or 12 weeks. Sometimes you can do a 12-week program, but personally I encourage you to, you know, say, what do you want to accomplish by New Year's Eve next year? I mean, when I first started being real serious, I gave myself a year, because then I knew that it wasn't about being lazy, it was about being realistic. So that's our first vlog for the day. I wanted you guys to really think about goals and goal setting, and there's going to be a part 2 and a part 4 and a part 7. I got a lot to say today. I told you guys, honestly, you're going to want to get yourself one of these, because I tend to just not shut up. But more to follow. It's a beautiful morning here. I haven't had deer come up yet, but because they come up to my back porch. But the birds haven't been pooping on me either. So it's all good.